guys are talented. You're talented. What I'm not sure of is if you're disciplined enough to take it the whole distance. That's what you'll have to prove to yourselves. To have talent is just one equation. The most talented person I ever played high school with.
All right, for the last few years, the Redskins have this program called 4th and Life. And I mean, that is one great program. They bring in hundreds of high school football players, and they talk to them about football, but more about life.
Right.
And I think it's a great program, and we were there. David Barnes, you were there also.
Yep.
And let's take a look at that 4th and Life program.
Please welcome our MC, Redskins alumnus and member of the Super Bowl 17 championship team, Doc Walker. Along with today's panel, linebacker Lorenzo Alexander, fullback Darrel Young, and linebacker Ryan Kerrigan.
Berkeley Bear. Real good. The Kerrigan, Boilermaker, Wildcat. Oh, man. Some of you who are hard-headed don't quite get the big picture yet, but your coaches who are underpaid are willing to work with you. Let me give you an example. You can't schedule opportunity. Coach John Thompson, Hall of Famer, he laid that on me over a decade ago. When I first heard it, I didn't quite understand it. Let me repeat it. You can't schedule opportunity, which means when it comes, you either ready to cash in or you lose and you lose out and you stay stuck on stupid. My goal is to help get some of you who want to get to the next level, want to maximize your ability to be great at something. You will pay attention. If you want to learn, you have to listen. If you want to be great at something, you have to listen to people who have accomplished what you are trying to do. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, the total sum of your accomplishments is zero. Zero. And see, I have 3 kids who went through high school, 2 in college, and I tell them all the time, until you can put food in your mouth without my assistance, you are batting 0. Now, the biggest way to get to that point is to be educated so that you will be eligible for employment. Because that's what this is all about. No matter how cool you are, no matter how fast you run, no matter how high you jump, you eventually have to be hired by someone that has something that you don't have. And we all had to go through that.
Have a plan, know what you want to do, prioritize, and then you got to make sacrifices because it ain't going to always be easy. The easiest things in life are not worth having. The things that you really want, a good family, to be seen in the public eye as somebody that is a man of character, and somebody that gives back to his community, you got to make sacrifices. It's not going to be easy. You can't kick it. You can't go out. You got to really buckle down and do the things that you really don't want to do.
Why were you successful at Purdue?
I think because I was willing to do things that a lot of people weren't willing to, and that's being on time. It's little things. It's things that sound simple, but really when it comes down to it, you see a lot of guys not doing them. That's being on time for class, not missing class, just lifting, doing extra lifts, extra running, and really eating right too. That something that it's not as huge when you're young, but it's definitely helps you out a lot. And that's just some of the things that I was willing to do that other people weren't willing to do that have kind of helped me over the years.
I've been in a situation in terms of guys just not understanding what it really takes, and you'll never understand until you go through it. That's professional football. That's this game we live in called life. So you look at it from that standpoint. It's just good to give back. Good to see expressions on kids' faces when you walk in, and know that we are real, and we go through the same challenges that they go through every day.
My coaches, they just always said that if I kept working at things that I could do whatever I wanted with football or in life. And, so I really applied that and really took that to heart and used that as my motivation to be successful.
Growing up, nobody really came back to talk to us. And I don't want to make that same mistake, whether it's helping them out with little tidbits here and there to help them get through life. But the biggest message is just, being great and whatever you decide to do, and never allow your circumstances or anybody else to define who you are.
Today I learned that I really have to take the weight room a little more serious, and that leadership will play a big part, especially in this big game coming up with our team that we have this weekend.
Now, of course, he's wearing the best number ever made, so I like his choice in number. And then I thought, I want to meet this man because there's something about him that impressed me. I don't know what it was yet, but I need to know. Why don't you introduce yourself to this crowd and tell them what you're all about?
I go to Flowers. We in regionals. And my name is Monte. I play tight end DN. And I'm a sniper.
I learned that we're gonna take the weight room serious this week, and we got a big team ahead of us, and we can't take no plays off. And also that football is not gonna always be there for us. If we get injured, we need a backup plan. So keep your head in the books.
I want to tell my parents I really enjoyed today, what I heard today, and I'm really going to tell them I love them and I appreciate what they've done for me throughout all my years of high school and every sport that I played. I also played football, basketball, baseball on the varsity level. So I really have to let my parents know that I very appreciate what they have done for me, because I really don't tell them as much as I should. But so just like he said, we should do that when we get home, I will do that.
All right, guys, the Fourth and Life program, always a great program every year.
Yes. I was there, and Lorenzo Alexander's mom happened to be there watching him up there. Lorenzo said to the kids, I think he wanted to go to Stanford. Okay, smart guy, he's from Northern California. But I had to settle, I went to Cal instead. Because they only had a 3.79 GPA. The Redskins picked 3 good guys as examples to tell these kids the real deal.
Man, that's great. I wasn't there, but I had the opportunity to, speak at Keon Carpenter's. He have a program every summer at Towson University where a lot of the area kids that's in high school trying to, do the same thing, try to, play football and move down, try to move up, take advantage of their opportunities. I was able to be able to talk to these kids, let them know that it's more than life. Pretty much everything Doc Walker said, but I had a bunch of numbers to go along with it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to talk about some numbers, and we're going to talk, those numbers are about the Redskins' wins and losses, because we're going to find out whether they're going to beat the Patriots.
It's not
weekend.
A lot of addition, but we can talk about number 12.
All right, well, Barry and Alex and I will be right back, so don't go away. More Sideline Report when we return.
I mean, it's not like we just not making any plays out there. We got to play 4 quarters. It's simple. I mean, the Patriots are a good team. They have a lot of great weapons. Of course, Tom Brady is leading that, but they're not unbeatable. You just got to play a good game. Our coaches have a good game plan. We got to go out there and execute it for 4 quarters.
They're a great team, but everybody is a great player. I'm a rookie, so everybody's good to me. I mean, everybody's good. You play against Pro Bowls and great guys every week. So, I mean, the Patriots are the Patriots, and like the Jets were the Jets. Every week I come, I think everybody else take the same mindset. We just got to get better and get the job done, no matter who it is you play.
All right, no matter who it is you play, you still got to go out there and win, and try to win, right?
Right, that's true. Hey, it's the NFL. Everybody's good. He's absolutely right.
All right, the Patriots, a tough team this weekend, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're 9-point favorites,
yeah,
which is a lot because they're the one on the road, which means this is sort of a 12-point swing. I mean, the odds of the Redskins winning this are 1 in 20. We play this football game 20 times. They win 1 of them, 2 of them.
Yeah.
And the Patriots are, and as you pointed out during the break, they're playing for something.
Yeah.
Home field, in the AFC side of it. But is it impossible? No, it's not impossible.
Right.
Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's possible.
I actually looked to see the last time the Patriots were here. I think it was 2003 with Spurrier.
Yeah.
And the Redskins won that ball game.
Yeah, 2017.
And Tom Brady was the quarterback then.
Yeah, 2017.
So it happened.
Then we start.
I don't know. It would be really something. I mean, they are depleted, the Redskins, on a bunch of levels. If they beat Tom Brady and the Patriots,
wow,
that would be ridiculous.
That if they were to pull off the impossible Sunday, I think that would make up for the 2 tough losses they had against the Cowboys, if they can pull that off. But in hindsight, what the Patriots up against, they tied 4th for the number 1 seed in the AFC, so they coming in with something to play for. So there's not going to be no letdown in this team. You know they're going to line up in that tight formation, keep everything tight, and then as soon as the ball snap, you may see them spurts out to, 4, wide receivers, 4 pass catchers, I would say, because you have Hernandez on one side, then you have, Walker on the other side, then you have Branch on the other side. They have so many weapons there, it's nothing to play with, and whenever Chad Ochocinco get himself revved up, he can be a part of this. But they just have too many weapons there. Or better yet, Tom Brady uses what he has better than any quarterback in the NFL, because they don't have no big name guys. They pretty much undersized at wide receiver. So when they go out and line up, you never know exactly what kind of defense to play. You don't know if you want to play zone. You don't know if you're going to play man to man, because you don't know how when the ball snap, who's going to go where. Then you look at the backfield with Woodhead, and then you have Green Ellis. They have so much there they can do, and with Tom Brady leading the way, it's going to be really difficult for the Redskins defense to keep up with them. But like y'all guys had said off the set, the Army-Navy game, the field's going to be kind of messed up out there on the field. If the Redskins commit to that running game and use Ryan Terrain with Falou and keep Tom Brady on that sideline, then they can possibly have an opportunity to pull this game off.
Except for he wore his Patriots tie.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that how that affects this.
I'm getting it.
Instead of bad news Barnes, I think I'm gonna start calling him Brady Barnes.
I take that as a compliment. I'm getting in touch with my Tom Brady-ism that's on the inside. We both have.
He loves Brady.
Do you love Brady?
Yeah, that's the man. Me and him have a lot in common.
Brady bunch.
We both have a lot in common.
I don't see much of it, but I'm sure it's there.
It's there. We both have hot wives. We both have good-looking wives at home. Then at the same time, we both love to get up in the morning. Get up in the morning and do what we love to do. The only thing that's different is that his house bigger than mine. His bank account is a little bigger than mine, and he have that's a slight more hair than I do.
All right, what's the score going to be?
Ask Alice first.
Bad field is a good one. 27-13 Patriots.
Okay, Patriots, I have 38-17. I just don't have any confidence knowing that the Redskins are going to stick to what works for them all throughout the game, and I don't think the offense is going to sustain enough drives out there, especially with Anthony Carter coming back here with something to prove, to Washington.
All right, Patriots 31-13.
Okay, that's fair.
Right.
That's
okay,
fair. That's
sort
good.
of a mix.
That's fair.
Okay.
None of us picked the Washington Redskins, by the way.
Right, y'all could have wore the same thing I wore.
Yeah.
Well, I got a little bit of Redskins.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. I understand. I do have a little red that he can be.
Okay. All right, well, thanks, guys, for joining us again. And,
sure, thank you.
I guess we'll be back here after the Redskins win that game, right?
Yeah.
That's why that's what I said they want to do it.
Tie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I probably wear the Vikings tie next show.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I got somebody got to
get ready for the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Got to get the Vikings.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back here after the Redskins-Patriots game next week. So thanks for joining us, and for everyone here at the Sideline Report, I'm Marvin Jackson. So long. We'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.